Yeah.
What is up, everybody? And we're back again with another Asylum episode 78.
Fucking shit.
We're back. Do you like it or not?
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a special guest in the Asylum in this episode, Wrestling Otaku.
Yeah.
hello, everybody. It's my first time here.
All right.
Yeah, so we have a few wrestling topics
Yeah.
for today.
What in the butt?
Yeah, so all right, so we have a late out of date TLC results.
I'm over here playing a board game called Haha, You're Poor.
What the fuck?
That was random.
We have Impact Wrestling moving to Pursuit.
Gay.
We have All Elite Wrestling events.
First.
We have the AJ Styles and Vince McMahon segment from SmackDown, and I guess this week too.
Oh, who cares about soccer mom hair?
With the New Year's results of Raw and SmackDown. So that's pretty much what we got. So what do you guys want to start off with? Oh,
China.
China. Yeah.
In the Hall of Fame, damn it.
Don't treat her like a woman. Don't treat her like a man. Just treat her like you want to induct her.
Yes.
I mean, even
Oh,
X-Pac.
Oh,
Lost her.
God.
Sex Pac.
Oh, boy.
And since John Cena is going to be mentioned in this video when it pertains to the
Oh,
results,
God.
I'm going to
son of a bitch.
I can
Yeah.
speak for all of us when we say we're going to do a rant on the so-called John Cena haters, which in reality are John Cena closets, because this notion.
Bruce Blitz.
What?
Oh,
No,
God.
you
You know.
Well,
Well, we can't show any pictures of Cena either because we still can't apparently see him. So, no updates on that.
we'll get to that. Okay, so all right. So, what do you guys want to start off with first?
I guess we get TLC out of the way first.
Okay.
Yeah, so WWE TLC from 2018, December 16th, to say the least. I'm just gonna skip everything that's or pertains to the attendance and everything and the commentators. I just want to get right to the actual show. Buddy Murphy defends his Cruiserweight Championship against Cedric Alexander and defeated him successfully in 10 minutes and 35 seconds.
Yeah.
Damn good match. But the problem is it was on the pre-show.
Pre-com.
Wow.
So I guess only pay-per-views can have the Cruiserweight Championship match on the main show instead of a regular pay-per-view show.
Nope. The fuck?
Crap, rubber drops.
Oh boy. But yeah, that was the match from the pre-show. I guess you guys probably didn't watch that match. But then we get another match on the pre-show. Elias defeats Bobby Lashley. The ladder match. And they grab the guitar. Now here's the thing about this one. It is 6 minutes and 20 seconds. And here's the thing with this match. I thought in this match, I didn't watch it by the way, but I heard that basically Elias grabbed the guitar and he won. He didn't use it as a weapon. You just grab the guitar and you win. I thought it was going to be like what they did with Triple H and Kevin Nash from 2011 when they had their ladder match where they had to get the sledgehammer, and they got the sledgehammer from below the ring, and they used it as a weapon. Match to continue. This match, you grab the guitar, you win. Should have been a guitar and a pole match. Instead, they wasted a ladder match for this crappy match on the pre-show.
So they basically treated it like a briefcase. If you get the guitar, you win it, but you don't use it during the match.
Nope.
That made no sense. The finish to that match made no sense. They made it sound like if you get the guitar, you get to use it during the match, but apparently if you grab the guitar, you win the match. That they didn't specify like what the rule was there.
Yep. So yeah, it was waste and it was garbage.
Yeah.
And then we went to the main show.
Damn, they were on
The
the
main
pre-show?
show.
What?
Yeah, that was a pre-show match.
Yeah, that was. Yes.
Lashley, you need to leave. I'm sorry.
Lashley
Yep.
they need to do something with him. They need to do something with Lashley.
It's got to be this bad when you're Bobby Lashley, who's a top contender, a top of the food chain as a professional wrestler. He's a two-sport athlete, MMA wrestler, and he's been produced being on the pre-show. It's no surprise because this is WWE. This is what WWE does with their one of the big money draws, in my opinion.
That's so stupid.
But you know what? They make it to the main show. It's to the pre-show. This mixed trash garbage finals.
Oh God.
Yeah, know what I'm talking about with that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a Fabulous Truth versus it's Carmella and R-Truth for those who don't know, versus Alicia Fox and Jinder Mahal, and they're known as Alicia. Yeah. So the winner of the match gets to be in their respective Rumble match as the number 3 spot.
Pretty interesting stipulation. I said that like they announced that before the pay-per-view that the winner of this match would be like the 30th entrant of their respective Royal Rumble matches.
Yep, and folks, there's the surprise element taking the win for the Royal Rumble for 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's gonna happen in this match? For that Royal Rumble in 2019, which by the way R-Truth and Carmella won in 5 minutes and 50 seconds. We're gonna get a dance break, and then they'll get eliminated in a matter of seconds. That's my prediction. But yeah, this match, I didn't watch the match. I didn't care for the match. I skipped it. So as I saw this match, I skipped it.
Don't blame me.
Wait, who won?
R-Truth and
That is true.
Carmella, I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
At least the people that I would want to win, they won. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Jinder
But it's
Mahal.
not gonna matter. Because they're gonna get eliminated by seconds after their dance break.
That's true.
So yeah, again, a waste of a 30 spot. 2019 Royal Rumble, the surprise element, who's coming number 30? Dead. Gone. Thanks a lot, WWE. You're fucking garbage.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Wow, number 30,
Because-
R-Truth. Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah, he's really gonna win. Right. Yeah, sure.
Alright, so then we get to the bar. They defeated the New Day and the Usos in a triple threat tag team match to retain their SmackDown Tag Team Championships in 15 seconds. Excuse me. I just hope it was these. Nothing else to say. Yeah, there you go. Anyone's got has anything to say about this match?
Which one?
I know you probably didn't watch it. The triple threat tag team for the SmackDown tag team titles.
Yeah, these
Yeah,
three
basically the
teams
bar.
face each other again.
Yeah. It's the bar, New Day, and the Usos.
I wish the Bludgeon Brothers would come back. I think they're injured right now. They need more tag teams on SmackDown.
Eric Rowan is injured. Luke Harper is not injured, but they're not doing anything with him.
Yeah.
It's people, you got someone on the roster he's not hurt. Well, the partners are. They don't do nothing with Luke Harper.
Yeah, that sucks.
They treat their positions right. WWE fans will do anything that WWE tries to to convince us.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, fuck. I also want to say fuck the New Day.
Good God.
Would you agree? Would you agree, Christian?
No, I don't want to fuck the New Day.
Well, no, I don't think anyone wants to fuck the New Day other than the New Day fanboys. Okay. TLC match. Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin. If Strowman wins, he receives the Universal Championship title shot, and Baron Corbin will be stripped of all power, which we already know that Baron Corbin has been stripped of that power and all that. After the whole shut-up thing. We'll get to some of that later too. But we already mentioned it before on the Asylum, but still. But if Corbin would have won that, he would have been full-time general manager for Raw. This match lasted 16 minutes, and this was nothing but a fucking segment.
That took how long?
16 minutes.
16.
Baron Corbin. So here's what happened. Baron Corbin came out there, cutting a promo. He tells Heath Slater, who was a special guest referee, he started the match, and he's got to count out Braun Strowman. And if he doesn't answer the count of 10, he's just squat. So, and keep in mind, it's a TLC match, which means it's the whole bar. It's no rules. So how you gonna count them out?
Yeah, again, that makes WWE just doesn't make sense with their stipulations. Like it's supposed to be no count out, no DQ, anything like that, and then Corbin's having the referee do a count. Like, what sense does that make?
Yeah, just basically say, Braun Strowman has to show up. He forfeits the match, and I win. That's it. You only need the referee to count to 10.
Oh my God, that's.
But then here's what's happened. Braun Strowman comes out. He has his elbow bandaged up. He's wearing a swing. S-slang, that's what I have to say. And Strowman started current promo saying, because it's TLC, there's no disqualifications and blah blah blah. So, which means anything goes, right? So, which is is my point there. Why again to referee counting the 10 makes no fucking sense. No disqualification. But sure enough, we get Apollo Crews come out of nowhere. He has steel chair. Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, the new tag team champions on Raw. They show up out of nowhere with steel chair. And then Finn Balor comes out of nowhere with steel chair. Corbin tried to tell Heath Slater something. I guess do something about this and all that because he's a referee. And Heath Slater's like no. And then they all start ripping on Baron Corbin. He ends up escaping. Tries to escape fully. Kurt Angle comes out. These WWE sheeps can use fucking Kurt Angle. So Kurt Angle brings Baron Corbin back into the ring. They beat up on Baron Corbin. And then basically they did the finishing moves to Baron Corbin. And then Braun Strowman gets in the ring. He goes for the cover, and that was it. That's all Braun Strowman did. He went for the cover, and that was it. Because he can't do anything with him being injured. 16 minutes it lasted, and it was fucking garbage. Why even have this match on the pay-per-view? It should.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Hey, it's that day for you.
Yeah, and another thing.
Just for like a Raw segment.
Yeah, it kind of seemed like it. And for the record, I didn't watch TLC, unfortunately. Well, I guess not unfortunately, but about Braun Strowman, he wins here. The stipulation is he gets a Universal title match at the Rumble. To me, you would think that with with them building up this storyline, you would have to think that Strowman's going to win the title, because what if he isn't? What's the point of this whole storyline with Corbin? I mean, if he doesn't win the title at the Rumble, the storyline will have meant nothing. So
basically, it was all to make Baron Corbin look bad because they blamed him for Raw sucking, even though we all know the real person who made Raw sucking. Not just for those last 2 weeks during the time, but for all year, it's to say the least.
Oh yeah, we know who's behind Raw not being good.
Yeah.
And that was that. That segment was trash. 16 minutes of my life I can't take back at the time.
Yep, it's 16 minutes that I saved up.
So then again, Natalya defeating Ruby Riott in the tables match. 12 minutes and 40 seconds. I thought the match was decent. Then Morgan took a nasty table spot to protect Ruby Riott for losing. Sarah Logan, she got bar slam on the table later on. Basically, the whole thing was that I wanted Natalya to win. I did not want to see WWE once again disrespecting the dead by having Ruby Riott putting Natalya to a table with the picture of her father on it. So instead, it was the other way around. Natalya had a table of a picture of Ruby Riott, and Ruby Riott goes to the table. And that was basically for Natalya's dad.
Let's see.
Okay. Finn Balor defeats Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler got involved at the end of the match. 12 minutes and 20 seconds. Who cares about this match? Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the same match we've seen in previous weeks. Finn Balor and Drew McIntyre.
And this is no disrespect to Finn Balor and Drew McIntyre. The match itself, I thought was okay, but it wasn't anything special.
No, they didn't even have a stipulation. It was just a regular singles match. Like, why would you even have what was the purpose of even having it?
Yeah, it was stupid. And then got Rey Mysterio Jr. defeating Randy Orton in his chairs match, 11 minutes and 30 seconds. Now, other than Rey Mysterio Jr. missing a steel chair to slide out of the ring onto Randy Orton, I thought that was a cool spot. The rest of the match, it was awkward because Randy Orton was acting a little awkward in the match with the steel chairs. He was acting weird in this match. So he's grabbing chairs, get into the ring, and then he grabs one chair, and he just throws it away. He gets another chair from, I believe, under the ring or next to it, whatever. He puts it in there. I'm like, wait a minute, what are you doing? They're all the same. What's the like? Randy Orton was acting all weird in this match. Even in the ring, setting up the chairs, and I thought he was going to perform with chairs in the match, but he set up the chairs and all that. He gets to the third chair. He's like, let me put this chair down. Let me get this chair right here, and then I put that chair I do down, and I'll put it right here. I'm like, what are you doing? Again, he was acting all weird. Like they're all the same. Like, but yeah, but Rey Mysterio Jr. has to win the match anyways. Match was nothing. Which I agree.
Yeah, they had a match on SmackDown, I think, a few weeks before this. Randy Orton won that, so Rey Mysterio pretty much got his get back win, I guess.
Yep, he did. But I wish Mysterio did not go back to WWE. I thought he brought off outside of WWE, especially watching him in New Japan.
Oh, yeah. New Japan, Impact, maybe Ring of Honor.
Mm-hmm. But he's got that other promotion he's behind now, or Ultra Lucha. I think that's what it's called, right?
Aro Lucha.
Oh yeah,
yes, Aro Lucha. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, I think I've heard of that.
All right, then we get to Ronda Rousey defeating Nia Jax to retain her Raw Women's Championship. 10 minutes and 50 seconds. Ronda Rousey was good in the match. Nia Jax was fucking trash.
Not surprising.
Yeah, she's not the best wrestler.
And what do you know? They mused the ring post spot for Nia Jax.
Yeah, they're trying to build her up in weeks leading to this match. And try and make her.
Well, hey man, she's not like most girls, you know.
Now, here's the thing, yeah, and that's true. They haven't been up on Nia Jax after the whole thing with Becky Lynch. Now, here's the thing: what takes Nia Jax getting the offense? Every time she's getting the offense and all that, and then about Janine Smith was out there, and every time when I see, Nia Jax getting some offense, I'm like, oh my god, she's boring me to death now. Like at that time she used to entertain me in the ring, but now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened to her now. Maybe because she's eating too much pie, too much burgers, or whatever. She started getting more of most girls' weight. But I couldn't care less about this match, especially with Nia Jax getting the offense. And during the time, I feel like the only thing that interested me was Tamina Snuka's jacket. I was saying to myself, do they have one in men's clothing too? Because I couldn't get enough of that jacket that she was wearing. I'm just serious too. I like, wow, that jacket looks cool. Is there many clothing for that one?
I'm not sure.
And then she took it off later on because she got involved in the match. But it didn't matter anyways because Ronda Rousey still won. Rightfully so. But Nia Jax, I'm completely done with Nia Jax, especially after what she did to Becky Lynch. And then making that tweet about a picture of her, like, what about me? Look at my face, and a little tiny cut is going to stop you from wrestling a Survivor Series. But Becky Lynch, who had a concussion, a broken face, and all that, will WWE prevent her to not wrestle Survivor Series. But you wrestle at Survivor Series. Fuck off, Nia Jax. Continue eating more Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, pretty much figured Ronda was going to. I knew they weren't going to have Ronda Rousey drop the title here. They're saving her for WrestleMania, probably.
Yeah, that's not the. I didn't know she was going to lose the belt either.
Yeah. And Nia Jax, she probably. It would be best if she tried to, I don't know, maybe go back to developmental or something.
Too late for her. It's too late. She gained so much weight. It's no going back.
Yeah.
But that was that match. Then we get to Daniel Bryan defeating AJ Styles to retain his WWE Championship in 23 minutes and 55 seconds. Now, this wasn't the best match that they had from the previous matches they had, but it was still pretty damn good. The storytelling of it, the physicality of the match between the two. Daniel Bryan, being the heel at the time against AJ Styles. And no, I'm not going to call him the new Daniel Bryan, even though I just now said it, but I'm not going to call him by that. Daniel Bryan. Fuck the new Daniel Bryan bullshit that WWE is trying to shove down our throats. It's so no that even the commenters are saying this.
I mean, you know why they're doing this though? It's because they've been so pissed off for so long. They got annoyed with the Daniel Bryan chants and the yes chants and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. That they got to shove it down your throats now. Yeah, he's healed now. So all you Daniel Bryan fans can suck it. That's basically what they're saying. New Day Bryan.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's.
Because Vince is a bitter old bastard. That's why.
Yeah.
Because something
Always
organic
has.
got over.
And my only thing is, I hope AJ Styles, at some point, nothing against Daniel Bryan, but I hope AJ Styles does win the title back. I've been hearing rumors of him going to Raw after WrestleMania. Keep AJ Styles off of Raw.
No, it's
Yeah,
not safe.
Actually, we'll get to one of that too when we get to that AJ Styles and Vince McMahon segment too. Because I got a lot to say about that. But yeah, damn good match. And Daniel Bryan won. Which I wanted him to anyways. And then we get to the next match for the Intercontinental Championship. Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is the Intercontinental Champion. 23 minutes it lasted. Dean Ambrose ends up winning the match. But besides that, this match was fucking boring.
I heard they were even chanting that during the match.
Exactly. I was watching this match. I was saying to myself, is it just me, or is this match boring me to death and all that? And then later on, I started hearing fans chanting, "This is boring." I'm like, "Oh, okay, so it's not me." Like, I agree. This match is fucking boring. And like, holy shit, man! I mean, stand up that the heel turn for Dean Ambrose, that they came out of nowhere and shockingly know that, but they did it in the bad timing where Roman Reigns announcing his leukemia thing, and then what they did with it after that, they done nothing with this feud, other than Dean Ambrose having wear a gas mask and saying what stinks and everything, and Seth Rollins acting like a dumbass and he didn't care about. Sometimes he didn't care about looking for Dean Ambrose. And then he talks about Raw Reigns are bad, forgetting about the feud he had with Dean Ambrose, and all that fucking nonsense. And then where it pertains to Survivor Series, I gotta bring this up. Forgetting, he didn't care about his match against Shinsuke Nakamura, and because of that, he still ends up winning against Nakamura, which is fucking bullshit.
Yes, that was bullshit.
But yeah,
absolute
man,
bullshit.
This feud is has been it's a letdown. I don't know how to say it. I'm just speechless at this point.
Was even more, and of course, as usual, Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles was below the main belt, below the Intercontinental title.
Yes. They just refused to put the WWE title in the main event. I was like, what the hell?
And it's the main title. Brock is not there either.
No. I think the last time the WWE Champion main event of pay-per-view was like, what, February? Last February?
Yeah, on a SmackDown.
Yeah.
Pay-per-view.
Yeah, on the SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Fastlane.
By the way, there's going to be another music video from the Asylum down the road at that time.
Oh wow!
It's not going to be Fast Lane though. It's going to be Fast Kane. Yeah. 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 But we're not down that road yet. So yeah, it's gonna be entertaining for you guys. Yeah, keep
right.
solid music videos going. But was that the main event?
No.
Okay.
No,
all right. Now let's get to the main event. So yeah, the main event TLC between just the women's for SmackDown for the women's championship. 21 minutes and 45 seconds it lasted. Asuka versus the champion at the time, Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair. Match was pretty good. It was pretty damn good. And then in the end, we get Ronda Rousey coming out, costing the belt. I mean, the match, I meant to say, by pushing Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair off the ladder, and then she walks away. She got hit. She got boozed because of that. Asuka climbs the belt. The ladder, grabs the belt, and becomes the new SmackDown Women's Champion. And during that time, which was a month ago, just want to say 8 months too late. Should have won it at WrestleMania. should have never lost against Charlotte Flair. Should have been just the Women's Champion at the time. And they decided to wait 8 months later. And on top of that, now the story is that Ronda Rousey is the reason why Asuka's the champion.
Okay, why I don't understand. Sorry to cut you off. Why I don't understand. You had Ronda Rousey get her ass whooped by Charlotte after their match at Survivor Series. Ronda Rousey pretty much no-selling the entire situation, physically and figuratively and mentally. It didn't faze her at all. But now, all of a sudden, she cares about what Charlotte did to her and cost both her and Becky Lynch the belt for Asuka. Had to ruin the. It was, even though it was a good match, but they had to ruin with that ending.
Pretty much. And to be fair, with WWE, because they were both on separate shows, and this was the only time they could be at the same place because of the dual brand pay-per-view.
But at the same time, do something during, before TLC.
Other than don't trash talking on different shows.
Yeah, like Rousey just randomly interfering in the match. Fuck off.
And on Twitter with representing Becky Lynch.
The man. Fuck off. Not her herself, but this whole man thing.
Oh god. Yeah. It's garbage. But yeah, that was WWE TLC.
Yeah, let me just comment on main event real quick. I'm glad Asuka won because I think that's the best thing. They need to reestablish her. I also think it was BS about that whole WrestleMania and her taking the loss to Charlotte. And on top of that, she took losses to Carmella multiple times, and they just completely devalued her earlier in the year. And I'm glad she got the win here because, Charlotte and Becky Lynch, they got the whole thing with Rousey coming up. And I was also kind of – the only thing about that is why did Ronda Rousey have to come out and toss Becky Lynch and Charlotte this match? Why couldn't they just have Asuka win? And then after the match, you could have had Ronda come out and maybe do something. But that was my only gripe with that.
That was stupid. Ronda Rousey coming out there, and now Asuka can win the belt. Fuck you, Vince.
It's like they're basically saying Asuka had to have Ronda Rousey help her win the belt. That's basically what they're trying to.
Which means she's not going to get a legit run.
Unfortunately.
All right.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her that she won the belt. Finally. But yeah, TLC was boring. It was trash. Other than a few matches that I did enjoy watching, but the other matches were like shit. Didn't need to happen. Shouldn't have happened. Shouldn't have never been booked that way. It was just a waste of time. TLC was a waste of time.
Yeah. 12 matches. You didn't need to have that many matches on this show.
All right. All right. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to give me a snack. So if you have any more additional comments, or if you want to switch to the next topic, whatever you guys want to do, I'll be right back.
All right. Let's get to the next topic then. So let's get to the whole thing with AJ Styles and Vince McMahon.
Mm-hmm.
So AJ Styles and Vince McMahon had a segment. It was during the Christmas show of SmackDown. Basically, it was in the main event slot. Where basically it was getting close to finish the show.
Yeah. So
Vince McMahon was like saying to AJ Styles, who are you? The AJ Styles introduced himself. That got me AJ Styles. Longest reigning WWE champion. Hold the belt for 371 days, and saying, it's SmackDown, how live the house that AJ Styles built and everything. This man's like, oh yeah, well, you didn't wrestle on that, you didn't wrestle tonight, whatever. And then he's like, and Daniel Bryan is a champion now. Like, it's like he's telling like, you're, sounds like to a line of I want to see that animal out of you, whatever, something like that. And then he slaps him, and then AJ Styles gives him a punch to the face, which it was, I loved it, by the way. Fuck Mr. McMahon.
Yes.
He deserved it.
Very much so.
And then and that was a segment. Now, I have a theory why. At first, I had a theory of why they did that with AJ Styles. But before I get to that, because this happened, you got fans already saying, "Oh, because AJ Styles did that, or this could lead to a WrestleMania match against one of the McMahon family."
Oh God.
Like, for example, AJ versus Shane again, or AJ Styles versus Triple H.
Man, I don't know if I want to see that.
Or AJ Styles versus Shane and Mr. McMahon handicap match.
I don't think I want to see that either.
Those were the four choices. I'm like, really, people? Because AJ Styles punched an old man. Because Mr. McMahon wanted him to hit him back. Because you want to see that the animal come out of him. That means that's going to lead to his WrestleMania plans to face one of the other McMahons. That is so fucking stupid, and that's a downgrade if that's the fucking case.
Yeah, I hope they don't end up doing that. This another freaking Styles Shane match. We already seen that. Adding Vince McMahon to it does nothing for me. Same thing with Triple H. I wouldn't really want to see Triple H and Styles either.
Nope. And the thing about Triple H is, like what CM Punk said, and I'm just AJ Styles in that word. Triple H doesn't, or AJ Styles does not want to wrestle Triple H. Triple H wants to wrestle AJ Styles, or need to wrestle him, whatever. That's what I think about that whole thing with Triple H being involved in WrestleMania now, where pertains to what he wrestled against Seth Rollins, Sting, Daniel Bryan. We tried to wrestle against CM Punk. CM Punk did not like the direction of that. He didn't want to wrestle him. He didn't want to give Triple H that leverage because like what Jim Cornette said in the past, Triple H is always the guy working with the guy.
Yeah, much like John Cena.
Oh yeah, we'll get to see it too. By the way, we'll get to SmackDown. Holy shit!
Are we still on the topic, or where are we now?
Yeah, AJ Styles and Vince McMahon. I explained the whole thing what happened on SmackDown with AJ punching Vince because Vince McMahon slapped him because he wants to see the animal out of him, And now we're discussing this whole thing where fans are saying, "Oh, this means it's going to be a lead to a match at WrestleMania against one of the McMahons."
Good God.
Well, speaking of that, you want to keep going with the explanation, or you want me to bring up the picture that was you
can bring it up. But yeah, and why you do that? So basically, what people don't realize is that Vince McMahon did this segment. This reminded me of the second time Vince McMahon did this with Brock Lesnar back in 2003. It didn't lead to a match between Vince McMahon and Brock Lesnar. It led to Brock Lesnar, unleashing the monster out of him, and he took his anger out on Zach Galvin. Remember that whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Well, I can't find the picture, but I remember the options. So after this whole segment with McMahon and AJ, There was somewhere in the We Love Pro Wrestling Facebook page. I believe that's the page. I forgot which page.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Okay, so somebody posted on there, putting up 4 matches, 4 options of who would we like to see AJ face at WrestleMania.
And that was the question too. I just didn't remember.
Okay, so option A, AJ versus Shane again, part 2. AJ versus Triple H. AJ versus Vince McMahon.
Yeah. Yeah. Good God.
Or AJ versus both the McMahons in a handicap match.
Mm-hmm.
None of the above.
That's what we want. That's what we want to see, right?
This is the poll that you put out there?
Oh, God.
Those 4
I think I remember seeing that on I forget what group it was, but I remember seeing something like that.
Now, for the AJ style fans, which I say all of us on here, if there's any match at all in that and those 4 options interest you whatsoever?
No. Fuck no.
No.
I already seen AJ versus Shane, which we all have. I don't want to see AJ versus Triple H because I don't want Triple H to get any WrestleMania matches against any guys like an AJ Styles and anyone else that's a hot act in WWE right now. Because, like what CM Punk said, back in that podcast, he said he didn't want to give Triple H that privilege, and neither should anyone else in that company should give Triple H that privilege just because Triple H wants to have a WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
Yeah, have Sting return and get his win back. Other than that, fuck Triple H.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Triple H already took care of that damage.
Unfortunately.
Now, what pertains to that whole situation with the 4 options, how about fucking neither? How about have AJ Styles go into the Royal Rumble match, win the Royal Rumble, he could go to Raw to face Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania instead of having AJ Styles wrestling any of the McMahon families at WrestleMania.
Again.
AJ Styles should be on the top of the food chain to give something more worthy at WrestleMania. I mean, they've done it right so far with AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura as when he's WWE champion, but wasn't in the main event.
No.
But at least that was something. But the whole thing with AJ Styles, of why he did that to this man is, it led to that poll. Like no one who the fuck wants to see that?
Nobody. I sure don't.
You see, and this is the problem. Is these people who will accept anything.
Yeah.
Like there's no other option for AJ to wrestle.
Yeah,
Unless they do what they did at WrestleMania 32, not 30, yeah, 32. With Shane McMahon coming back and Vince McMahon choosing The Undertaker to take his place against Shane at WrestleMania. Unless they do that with AJ and have him wrestle The Undertaker, that will make it slightly better when it pertains to the build-up. But I'm not interested in AJ versus Triple fucking H.
No.
I'm not interested in AJ and Shane again because we've seen that. And I damn sure don't want to see a 70-year-old bastard coming back to wrestle again with his old decrepit never talented ass. Horrible performer.
The 73-year-old senile. Shout out to Thomas for that.
Would he even be able to stand in the ring with him? This old ass.
And for people making these polls and everybody getting all excited for this AJ McMahon storyline, whatever, this is part of the reason why we get so much shit. Not to sound selfish or anything, because I'm not for being party poopers and spoiling people for people, but come on, AJ against the McMahons leading to WrestleMania. I am not interested. I'm not interested in the McMahons, period, anymore. Never really. I'm not interested in a McMahon storyline leading up to WrestleMania. We've seen too much of it.
Mm-hmm.
Time for those motherfuckers to move out.
Stay behind the scenes. Just do something. Or how about just sell the company completely?
I've been saying this. For years. I'm not interested in who Triple H is gonna fight at WrestleMania. Not interested in Triple H.
Yeah, after what happened with Triple H and Sting, forget it. Forget about it.
That sucks. I honestly hope they don't go with any of those options. That would be ridiculous. Nobody wants to see any of those.
Yep, exactly. And basically the point I was trying to make when Vince McMahon did that to Brock Lesnar back in 2003, it led to Brock Lesnar, I already talked about the whole Zach Gallen thing, but it led to Brock Lesnar facing Kurt Angle again, where he became the league champion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that whole feud. Yeah, I remember.
And you said something about that you wanted AJ Styles to face Daniel Bryan again for the title to win it back. I guess that what you said earlier, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would have preferred.
Otaku. Okay.
I would have preferred for Styles to be champion. That's just me. I'm okay with Daniel Bryan.
Like you see, to me, I don't think AJ and Daniel Bryan shouldn't have wrestled at all. I don't think they should have never wrestled at all. They should have saved that match for WrestleMania. That's what I would have as a match for WrestleMania. Daniel Bryan, AJ.
They should never touched.
Oh yeah,
not Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles at the Royal Rumble, knowing who's going to come out of that match, the winner. It's pretty much a dead giveaway. Who's going to win that match?
And we'll get to how AJ Styles got that spot too when we get to the results.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go. That's the whole thing about AJ Styles and his man segment.
Mm-hmm.
And then
all right, so let's segue to what else topic you want to start talk about next.
Okay. All right. Hold on a second. All right. Quick Raw results from New Year's Eve. So let's see. We'll open up the show. Okay. Drew McIntyre defeats Dolph Ziggler in a steel cage match. Does anyone care?
Which one?
Drew McIntyre defeats Dolph Ziggler in a steel cage match. Does anyone care?
No, I don't give a fuck. Next.
Not really.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Triple H confronts Seth Rollins. I don't know what they talked about. I mean, it says right here, but to be honest with you guys, I don't know.
Yeah, it was. I think it was Triple H questioning Seth Rollins as a guy, as a man or something. Fuck both those motherfuckers. Anyway.
Oh,
Here they go, the Triple H Seth Rollins thing again.
yeah, when I heard about this, like, yeah, I'm like why is this going on? Well, why should I care?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Then we get Apollo Crews, and get this, folks, wins the Fresh Start Battle Royal. That's what they call it.
Apollo Crews wins the Fresh Start. No. Does that mean he's gonna get a fresh start? No.
I doubt it.
And he and this whole Fresh Start Battle Royal he won. He earns a title shot against Dean Ambrose, who's the Intercontinental champion.
Yeah, we'll see who wins that one.
Elias confronts Baron Corbin. Does anyone care?
No.
All right, we'll move on. Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Ember Moon defeats the Riot Squad.
Again. What?
They're the same matches every week.
Yeah, that's the problem. I was going to say that. I was about to say that. Even though Ember Moon is new in this one, but it's the same match we see every Raw. 6 women's tag team match. How is this a new fresh start?
Do any of those girls cut promos at least before the matches or whatever the fuck?
It doesn't say. So I'm assuming no. Nope.
Probably not.
But whatever. Bobby Lashley defeats Seth Rollins by disqualification. And
wow.
I'm about to reach. Okay, Leo Rush may be involved, I guess. That's why it happened. You was gonna say something?
Bobby Lashley needs help being CrossFit Jesus. Amazing.
Oh. Well, keep in mind, Bobby Lashley did lose to Seth Rollins at Crown Jewel.
Yeah,
Next.
in the first round, no less.
Yes. Jinder Mahal and the Sin Brothers versus Heath Slater and Rhino in a 3-on-2 handicap match, and Mahal and the Sin Brothers won. Does anyone care?
No.
If I don't give a fuck about what Drew McIntyre did in this show, I don't give a fuck about anything on the show.
Why is Jinder Mahal still on TV?
I don't know.
Who won the match?
Yeah, he won the match.
Jinder Mahal?
Jinder Mahal and Sin Brothers, they beat Slater and Rhino.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
I'm not even gonna read the results of that. But anyways, Dean Ambrose retained his Intercontinental Championship title against Apollo Crews.
Of course.
Of course he did.
And finally, one sec. Okay. And finally, Ronda Rousey and Natalya defeats Nia Jax and Tamina Snuka to end the final Raw of 2018. Does anyone care?
Yeah.
The only thing I got out of it was that picture of Natalya eating Ronda Rousey's asshole.
What?
Yeah, there was a picture floating out there of Natalya eating Ronda Rousey's ass during the match.
Wow. About not that matter. Well, I gotta check that out. But not that it matters. But I think on the show they also it doesn't say here, but I heard on the show they mentioned something about Alexa Bliss is going to do a talk show in 2019 for Raw, which is going to be next Monday, called A Moment with Bliss or A Moment of Bliss, like that. I don't remember what it was called. That's she's done this before. Routines to doing segments. Remember the one with Trish Stratus where she said, "When I was 7 years old, I met Trish Stratus and an autograph, and then she was like $50, burping my face and all that bullshit garbage that it is said." Even though when Alexa Bliss was 7 years old in 1998, 1998, Trish Stratus was not Trish Stratus yet until 2000, and she wasn't even in WWF at the time until the year 2000.
And she didn't really like wrestle all that much until like late 01,
Yeah.
02.
Yeah. Yeah.
That made
Wow.
no sense.
What a very
Yeah.
believable story. Yeah, let me tell you, what a believable story.
But yeah, the reason they're doing this for Alexa Bliss to have her own talk show on Raw, it's because she can't wrestle anymore, I guess, because of the concussion injury, which we still don't know the full updates of it yet.
Okay,
It's
so
the same thing they would basically the same thing they kind of did with Paige, where it pertains to her injury update.
okay, if you're not sure 100% and you believe in your heart that she can't wrestle anymore, why are you having her cut promos like she could still wrestle?
No idea.
Her own talk show,
Yep.
which is not gonna lead to a match.
No. Again, I think it's called a moment with Bliss. I think it's called. I don't remember. The only time I did laugh at that segment that she did was about Nia Jax. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to back to that one, but still, but whatever. But yeah, that was Raw garbage, same old shit. Yeah, new and fresh. New and fresh.
It's a new year, ladies and gentlemen.
It's still it's basically the new same old shit once again.
Pretty much.
Amazing.
All I'll say is this. I'd like a moment of bliss, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, I can't blame you there.
SmackDown.
Oh, this should be good.
SmackDown.
This is the new year for SmackDown, even though it was taped, in 2018. But okay. New Day announces they're going to be in the Royal Rumble.
No fucks given. Next.
All three of them.
Wow.
Samoa Joe defeats Jeff Hardy.
What?
All
You won a
time.
match?
Yes, he finally won the match.
Wow. Well, I guess that's new.
Well, at least they put him over.
For once.
And that's what they did when they put him over. For pertains to SmackDown, main event, AJ Styles versus Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Samoa Joe versus Randy Orton versus Mustafa Ali, and the winner of that match gets to face the WWE champion Daniel Bryan at Royal Rumble, which we already know is AJ Styles, but we'll get to more of that when we get to that main event one. But Rusev was celebrating his United States Championship celebration, and then he was attacked by Shinsuke. And, I didn't see it. And I don't care. I'm just glad that belt was off from Nakamura. But does anyone care about Rusev being United States champion again?
Nah. They pretty much killed his credibility years ago when he had him lose.
New and fresh.
And now they're burying Nakamura.
I mean, to a
They
certain
did bury him.
to a certain degree, I'm relieved that Nakamura lost the belt, so that way, if he decides, which I still don't know, I don't know. 'Cause if I were him at this point, I'd be like, "Fuck you, Vince. I'm leaving. I ain't dealing with this shit. I lost the belt. I can give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I want out of my contract, and I'm going back to Japan."
That'd be great too. By the way, I could stop watching WWE. I could watch New Japan full time now. I'll be done with WWE when he's gone. But at the same time, Dan Bryan's still WWE champion. Because I do want to see his run as WWE champion. But Wrestling Taco, you have something to say?
What was that?
About Nakamura or Rusev, anything?
Oh, No, just that it just seems like the downfall of Nakamura continues. And I mean, me personally, I was cool with him as Universal. I mean, not Universal, U.S. champion. I'm sorry. Now they're having dropped the title on pre-taped episodes of SmackDown Live. It's ridiculous what they're doing with him. Yeah, maybe you should just like say, you know what, screw this, I'm done. Kind of like Lashley.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, and with Rusev being United States champion, again, new and fresh.
Oh yeah.
They've done more Rusev being United States champion more than they were Shinsuke Nakamura. That fucking bothers me. No disrespect to Rusev, but WWE had something with Nakamura here when they first had him cut that promo at the SummerSlam on the SmackDown show, which I was at the show. Have him cut that promo saying United States of Nakamura, and they did nothing with that.
Is that what was the point?
Oh, okay.
I wish I knew.
Nakamura, which some people say is kind of cheesy, but I mean he could have worked it.
Yeah, it could have worked.
Yeah.
He could have done some cool ass promos with that. Going outside of the company to go to the Statue of Liberty, to Empire State Building. Go to anywhere else that represents America, and he could say, I pledge allegiance to. I want you all to pledge allegiance to the United States of America, something like that. It could have done something with that.
He could have.
But it shows you right there, they don't give a fuck about him at all, which is fucking bothers me that they did more with Rusev being national champion than they did with Nakamura.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Unless your name is Cena, they'll do something with that belt. But Nakamura got the belt. I don't mean shit. Which is good because fans were upset that he couldn't win the WWE Championship. You're damn right. I'm still upset with that since last year.
Yeah, what a consolation prize. Oh yeah.
Now, a match I would like to see at WrestleMania, but I know they're not going to do it. Maybe Daniel Bryan and Nakamura, or Nakamura face.
Yeah, turn back to being face. I'll love to see that. That's one of the dream matches that Daniel Bryan wanted to have. Nakamura wanted too. For those to wrestle each other at WrestleMania. But during that time, Daniel Bryan when he wasn't sure if he could wrestle again because he wanted to let them wrestle. Nakamura, he came to the WWE in 2016, hoping that Daniel Bryan was going to be clear. Only to find out that he was going to retire, which it was bullshit. Bullshit retirement.
Yeah.
Yep, and then all of a sudden he could wrestle again out of nowhere after 2 years. Fuck off.
Wow.
If that was the case, then Corey Graves will still be wrestling. Christian will still be wrestling.
Yep.
But yeah, that's now move on to the next one. Sonya Deville defeats Naomi. Does anyone care?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Sonya Deville beats Naomi.
Yeah. And apparently Naomi ran down. Oh, I'm sorry. What I meant to say is they're doing this angle with Mandy Rose is hitting on Jimmy Uso, and Naomi is going to be involved with this now, which I guess it's going to lead to a feud between Naomi and Mandy Rose for SmackDown. I'm assuming.
Oh boy.
Whatever.
Wow.
AJ Styles refuses to apologize for him. Basically, I guess you're making fun of him for that. I guess.
Even though you dumb motherfucker, you told him to hit you to get the fire under him. So you have nothing to be mad about. And you smacked him in the face first. But anyway.
Exactly. Okay.
Oh boy, I see the look on your face. I know what's coming now.
Oh boy.
Now I know what I don't know what's coming out of your mouth. Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is I'm glad they watched the show, and I have no plans watching this show because it's the return of Fuckboy Buckethead, the shift factor of professional wrestling, the cornball up in the fall, the botch master, the phony motherfucker, the phony wrestler himself, John Cena.
He just had to come back.
You know, it was better off that he was on house shows doing his stupid ass punch.
Looking like Crash Bandicoot, that freaking hair.
So Cena came up in the curve promo. Oh yeah, JBL haircut. Because Cena's going, he's balding. That's why. But yes, but Cena came out of the curve promo. That's all it says. And not particularly, I really don't care what he has to say. It's just gonna be the same old shit, anyways. Because new and fresh. No, he's Cena is part of the problem.
Very much so.
And what did they do with John Cena coming back? They had, of all people, Becky Lynch come out there.
I know why they did that. I mentioned it in my video that I uploaded today. But continue.
Yes. Cena is like Triple H. Who is the guy? But in this case, working with the hottest act right now, where people are calling Becky Lynch the man. Stupid.
The man.
I'm telling you, this is WWE's way to do this on purpose, just of fans like us, to not support Becky Lynch.
Yeah, it's stupid. The man.
I mean, I still support her. I just don't support the man bullshit that they're doing with Becky Lynch.
It makes no sense at all. She's a wool man, not man, wool man.
Yeah, there's all this stuff about women's revolution and all that, and you got Becky Lynch walking around calling herself the man. Like, how does that look?
Yeah, that's weird.
I just wonder who thought that idea.
It's a stupid gimmick. It's the stupidest nickname for a woman ever in wrestling, ever. The man. Stupid.
Yeah.
I joked
on Facebook, like, Becky Lynch, what is she?
Yeah.
She calling herself the man? What is she, gender confused?
Oh God.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, gender confused. Yeah. Well, actually, that should be our truth, because he always his gimmick is he's confused with everything.
Yeah.
But this reminds me of the movie Amanda Bynes was in, called "She's the Man." When she's dressed like a man and all that. Because she was being the soccer team, but she couldn't be in it because she's a woman, and in the way for to prove herself, is she's got just be disguised up herself as a man, basically as a brother. And then when she was finally reveal herself that she's a woman, she finally got the opportunity to be part of the team with all boys, soccer team. That's what it kind of reminds me of, But and then now with Becky Lynch, like why is this going on with Becky Lynch? Why is she's called a man? Why out of no fucking reason, out of fucking nowhere, that they call her the man?
No idea.
But besides that, Becky Lynch, so she came out and she said she's the man now, and will be replacing John Cena.
We'll see about that.
And then we have Andrade Cien Honest and Selena Vega coming out, and they set up a match. Becky Lynch and John Cena defeating Selena Vega and Andrade Cien Honest. Selena Vega ends up tapping out to Becky Lynch from the disarmor. And then after the match, Becky Lynch tosses John Cena out of the ring. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to see how that happened. I don't give a fuck. Fuck John Cena.
Yes.
Becky Lynch tossing out John Cena out of the ring.
Hilarious.
It could be more absurd. Booking.
I guess they're right. I guess they're right. She is the man.
Okay. Oh my.
What's this going to lead to? Becky Lynch versus John Cena at WrestleMania?
Yeah, how are you gonna do that with WWE? How they gonna do that with WWE? Doesn't even support men versus women anymore.
Nope, they sure don't. Well, I know one thing: Becky Lynch is going to be buried real soon.
Yeah, look who she's staying next to.
Yeah.
But besides all that, I mentioned Andrade Cien on this for in this match, and I'm gonna mention him for another thing. He is unhappy right now with WWE. Sounds familiar for the rest of the wrestlers that have been unhappy with WWE lately. CM Punk, Carlito, MVP, Loki, Austin Aries, Neville, who's now being Pac.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. At first, this is the first time too, by the way. And also, I heard Grandma League too is unhappy too. But this is the first time where Andrade Cien Honest says he's unhappy with WWE. I remember back at NXT, he was unhappy at the time, which was true, because of the way that he was being presented on NXT. But then they turned it all around for him. And then during that time too, Alberto Del Rio, of all people, Alberto El Patron, which are convinced him to stay, even though Alberto Del Rio at the time said he was also unhappy with his position too.
Wow.
Why would you do that? Why the fuck would you do that to Andrade Cien Honest? But at the same time, Alberto El Patron, he's sometimes bipolar. But anyways, because he'll talk crap about WWE and then he'll talk praising WWE, and because he want to go back to there or whatever. And then he'll make the other wrestling company look like crap, for leaving them.
Yeah, just keep on drinking.
But Andrade, he was that's why Andrade decided to stay. During his time at NXT, did the turnaround for him when he became NXT champion, and basically he was compared with Selena Vega. That really helped him a lot. And then he gets to SmackDown, and what they do with him, nothing. They'll have him come out, for like about maybe for 2 weeks or at least on TV and all that. Kind of like how they do with Sandy. Sandy shows up and then we don't hear from him that much.
Mm.
Yeah.
And now Andrade Cien Honest is now he's back to being unhappy in this position right now.
Well, no shit.
I don't blame him.
So yeah, I hope he leaves. I mean, Selena Vega, she could stay what she wants. That's fine with her. She always wanted to be in WWE anyway. So, but Andrade Cien Honest, I hope he leaves too.
I don't see how these people, tolerate being there.
Wow.
Even Rusev was unhappy, but Rusev decided to stay because he's a sucker for WWE. Keep giving these promises that they can't live up, that they can't back up. The whole I owe you one, I'll owe you one.
Oh yeah, CM Punk mentioned something about that too in his podcast, where Vince would constantly make promises to him. But yeah, I'll owe you one.
Now, if that was me backstage, and you got Vince McMahon to me, hey, I'll owe you one. I would be like, yeah, that's what you told Punk, right?
Yes. Exactly.
Yep. Even though Ziggler's in that position where he was unhappy with WWE, but he decided to stay anyways because I'll owe you one.
Ziggler, I've lost respect for Ziggler a long time ago.
Yeah. Me personally, because the whole thing will he do mocking Ultimate Warrior and Randy Savage.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck him for agreeing to that.
I still haven't gotten over that.
No,
especially the Ultimate Warrior one. The Ultimate Warrior one really got me pissed off. But anyways, and fuck John Cena.
yes.
The Miz wants Shane McMahon to dress up like they're a tag team, and I don't give a fuck. Do you guys give a fuck?
Not only is it I don't give a fuck. It's a what the fuck.
It's what
Yeah, it's weird.
Who would want to see a Miz Shane McMahon tag team? You got all these tag teams.
Nah.
Who do you want to see that?
Not me. I don't care. And the whole thing with Miz is admiring Shane McMahon and his trophy, that garbage trophy from Crown Jewel.
Oh yeah, Crown Jewel, that shit.
And then when they look at the tag team, they're gonna be called the best tag team in the world. That's gonna be the tag team name.
The best
shit.
What? The best tag team of all?
No, the best tag team in the world.
Sean Benjamin, Charlie Haas, do you want their name back?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They're the world's greatest tag team, not this shit.
Yeah. Carmella, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair were backstage making their case. They want a title shot, and then Triple H will make a decision for that to challenge Asuka for the women's title later on. Which, by the way, it doesn't say here that Triple H made an announcement later on.
Okay.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I'm reading the results here. I see nothing. Triple H making that announcement.
Okay, that was kind of random.
And finally, the main event. AJ Styles defeat Rey Mysterio Jr., Randy Orton, Mustafa Ali, and Samoa Joe to become the new number one contender. AJ Styles pinned Randy Orton to get the title, to win this match, to get that title shot against Dan Bryan at the Royal Rumble. So before I give my thoughts about this, what you guys thoughts about that one?
They should have saved Daniel Bryan versus AJ way back for WrestleMania. They should have never touched. They should have never had a match at all.
No.
Because if you look at it, AJ and Daniel Bryan, two of the best on SmackDown, on the SmackDown roster. Daniel Bryan, who was still a babyface at the time. I was thinking to myself, how interesting would it be if they had a babyface Daniel Bryan, which I guess some people say he was getting stale. But even with that, him against AJ Styles, a babyface AJ Styles, have those two guys wrestle for the belt at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we'll see. With AJ obviously gonna lose, he's gonna lose because one of the McMahons is gonna interfere in the match and cost AJ the belt. And who knows what the fuck they have planned for Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania? I mean, who he's gonna wrestle at WrestleMania for the belt? I mean, shit.
Yeah, I figured AJ Styles probably win. Now it's going to be Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles for like what, the 1, 2, 3, 4th time, because they wrestled each other twice on SmackDown, and then at TLC, and this will be the 4th match. So, and yeah, Styles is probably not winning. And like I mentioned earlier, the only thing I'll be interested in seeing in regards to Daniel Bryan defending the title at WrestleMania would be against maybe like I said earlier, Nakamura. That would be a good match. Outside of that, I have no idea.
I hope yeah.
No, and I was going to say, I hope to God they don't put Cena in the fucking main event again. They better fucking not.
Unless they have Nakamura do a repeat, a two-peat from last year, and
That's the rumor.
actually have him win the belt at Mania this time.
That's the rumor I heard.
Yeah, I mean, we still don't know what matches, for anybody, except for a few, which at this time are just rumors. But yeah, I really have no other comments aside from that.
Okay, now it's my turn. To be honest with you guys, I didn't mind seeing Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles wrestling on SmackDown during those 3 times they did it from 2018. Because I want to see something, or new and fresh. And I kind of did got that. And I enjoyed those matches, even the matches that they had from, the pay-per-view match from TLC. And I agree. I think they shouldn't have touched each other, in my, to a degree. Kind of like what they did with AJ and Nakamura back in 2017, where they didn't touch each other other than that Money in the Bank match. But that was just a teaser, a taste of what we got for WrestleMania 33. Wait, was it 33 or was it 34?
34.
No, 34. My apologies. The 34 is the match that AJ and Nakamura had. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it was now here's the thing when it pertains to the whole thing with AJ Styles going into the Royal Rumble. I wanted him to be in the Royal Rumble match. I wanted him to win the Royal Rumble. I wanted him to go to WrestleMania to face Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship, because we all know he's not gonna lose that. Brock is not gonna lose that belt anyways to Braun Strowman. Let's just get that out of the way right now. Strowman ain't winning that belt. WWE doesn't trust Strowman. I don't know why they don't trust him, but that's the thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's a dream scenario right there. AJ Styles, shift, turn the switch, going to Raw, and challenge Brock Lesnar for the Universal belt. That's a dream scenario, but
it's the match that we were supposed to get at Survivor Series from 2018. The rematch. But then the plans changed during that time. With the whole thing with Becky Lynch and all that. I already explained about that whole thing already. It's a this man changed minds thing.
yeah.
That's what I want to see. Brock Lesnar defends his Universal title against AJ Styles at WrestleMania, but AJ Styles winning the Rumble. Not to see AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship title again. That's not new and fresh for me. At this point now, I'm done with that feud. Daniel Bryan won the feud, and now they with that whole thing, AJ Styles versus Bryan, for the title Rumble. Now, who else is there to win the Rumble for the face AJ Styles? If someone from SmackDown wins, the rumor is again Nakamura. If that's the case, then he's got to turn face, and this time he's got to win the belt, which I'll be fine with him getting the belt of Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. The match that the dream match for WrestleMania that Daniel Bryan wanted against Shinsuke Nakamura, and Nakamura won that too when Nakamura first came into the WWE. I don't want to. I just don't want to see that match again. And I definitely, if it takes the Royal Rumble match, I definitely don't want to see Seth Rollins win that match. I'm fucking done with Seth Rollins. I want to see Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar.
That's pretty much the most predictable winner in the Rumble out of everybody. That's the most predictable choice.
Yeah.
And like who are you gonna who's good who on SmackDown is that gonna leave to face Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania?
And also, I don't want. I especially don't want to see Fuckboy Buckethead win that Rumble.
No.
I don't
Whoa.
want. I don't hate. I don't even want him near Daniel Bryan.
No, I
Oh.
don't want to see that shit again.
But yeah.
Yeah.
You know, didn't they have to go with AJ Styles to face Daniel Bryan? Yeah, they're pushing Mustafa Ali on SmackDown. Mustafa Ali pinned Daniel Bryan, the WWE champion, in a tag team match that they had, weeks ago in 2018. That right there should, could have been, a way to elevate Mustafa Ali from leaving 205 Live to go to the main roster for SmackDown. He beat the WWE champion, in a tag team match. That, he basically got Daniel Bryan's number. He could have won the match, that 5-way match that he was in. He could have won. He could have beat someone like a Randy Orton. And you could have Mustafa Ali versus Daniel Bryan at Royal Rumble. I mean, I'm not saying Mustafa Ali should win. Mustafa Ali, I don't think he should win any belts on SmackDown yet. But at least give Mustafa Ali something. Unless the plan is to have him be in the Royal Rumble to be, to run an Iron Man or whatever, for him to have to go the distance like that with Mustafa Ali, fine. But I mean, it would be nice for him to be in the Rumble, but I want to see. I would rather see Mustafa Ali versus Daniel Bryan, or maybe have Rey Mysterio Jr. win that match to face Daniel Bryan at Royal Rumble. But no, instead they went with AJ Styles. Again, a match that I don't care to see anymore. I mean, I'll still watch it. They're still always going to deliver, or they're always going to deliver. But I'm done with that. I'm done with that already. And I don't want to see it again.
You would think with how people they how they Braun Strowman being over, that they would have him be the one to beat Brock at Mania.
Yeah, you would think.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd's behind him. Brock being the heel champion. Oh, he's not there every week. And then AJ and Bryan, which at this point is overkill.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. It's overkill.
It is.
But aside from that, no faith.
Another guy you could have had face Bryan at Rumble, even though he's technically not on SmackDown, but I would like to see it. Cedric Alexander. I mean, I like Cedric. I've seen good matches out of him. I would like to see him possibly be on SmackDown, maybe build him up a little bit. But I'll be okay with Mustafa Ali too, but I like to see Cedric maybe.
That'd be interesting. Cedric Alexander versus Daniel Bryan. That'd be an awesome dream match.
Oh yeah.
But no, WWE went for the same old shit again because it is new and fresh.
Yeah.
They don't even know the meaning of the word new and fresh.
No.
And at this point, I'm just getting tired. I'm tired of it now. And I'll talk more about that when I do my own video about where I'm at with WWE right now.
Yeah. Well, they're giving us what we want. We're the authority now. Yeah, sure.
But yeah, that was SmackDown though, and it was going to lead to WrestleMania now. It's very confusing. It's going to be very confusing right now.
Yeah, it is. It's like I have no idea what they're going to do.
Okay, I was going to do a Cena rant, but I think it would make more sense down the line once we get to the Rumble. Around that time to do a rant on Cena, because he just came back with the whole Becky Lynch situation. I'm gonna let more things happen before we actually do a rant on Cena when it pertains to people flip flopping. So we'll save that for a different time down the road. But let's see, we got Impact Wrestling and All Elite Wrestling.
Let's get to Pursuit.
So Impact Wrestling has been moved to a channel that I've never, ever heard of. Pursuit.
Never heard of it either.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a channel. I was like, what the hell's a Pursuit?
I felt the same way when I first heard about Destination America, Pop,
and now Pursuit. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, a hunting channel, fishing channel.
Yeah, a hunting, fishing, shooting, and outdoor recreation channel.
Why is pro wrestling? Why are you putting a pro wrestling show on a channel that features fishing and hunting? What the hell?
Because Anthem Sports Entertainment, which they're now the owners of Impact Wrestling, because they had the majority stake of this channel. So they feel like Impact Wrestling, we own you now, so we're gonna put you on our channel now.
Okay.
That's so stupid.
And this is their slogan: "We deliver the outdoors."
Like they're indoors.
and the headquarters are in Glenwood, Alabama. Sweet home Alabama. Yeehaw. Oh god.
So what you're telling me is Impact Wrestling is now going to be it's going to be outdoors.
And here's the thing. Well, actually, that would not be a bad thing if it doesn't rain, or because I don't think Alabama is a cool area. I'm just guessing. It depends, but here's the thing with what it pertains to Pursuit. If you have DirecTV, that channel is 604 in HD. If you have Dish Network, that's on channel 393 on in SD. And that's for satellite dish, by the way. Satellite. for cable, it's Verizon Fios, which is on channel 818. Excuse me, 818 in HD, and some of the HD channel for like 1677 channel. I didn't know that has that much channel, but okay. And you have something called IPTV. I never heard. I don't think I heard about that, but maybe I did. I just probably didn't give it the time. But if you before I ask that though, AT&T Universe it's on channels 644 or on 1644, which the 644 one is in SD, and the 1644 is on HD, and the one for CenturyLink is 677 and 1677. And, the SD HD type of thing. But yeah, it's been around for almost 11 years. This channel.
Yeah.
And hardly anyone's heard of it.
I never heard of it, and again, I go in the same thing. Where I first heard about Destination America, where I first heard about Pop, I didn't hear about those channels. But with those channels, I'm like, that's easy to find. This one, I don't have it. But I'll have to worry about that because I got a live stream to watch it anyway. So, but and yeah, if for those who can't, if for those who have this channel, you just go, just try to find a live stream of to watch Impact Wrestling. But that's the best you can do. But as far as for Impact Wrestling to get ratings, which they have not been doing a good job of it, because they not only because they moved the time from 8 to 10 now, but starting on January 11th, I'm assuming. I think that's the date. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's good. That's what. Yeah. That's what happened. That's on a Friday. Why? Why on a Friday?
No idea.
Yeah, that's where most people go out. And
Yeah. Some people are not home on a Fridays. Like Thursday. What's wrong with Thursdays? That's always been the home for Impact Wrestling. Thursdays. Now we're going to go. Now we're going. I mean, they've been on Fridays before, but still. But now they're going back to Fridays, and on top of that, they're on a channel. They don't even know what or how to find it or whatever, unless you don't have one of these one of these satellite and cable that I just read already. How's this going to help the ratings?
It's not. It's just. I mean, you would think they would get with somebody, maybe get back with. I would say Spike TV, but I think they're now Paramount Network now. Or one of these other channels that not necessarily like a really big one, but just like something that people know that they can get.
Yeah.
yeah, I was hoping for WGN.
That would be nice too.
Oh yeah, WGN.
Chicago Sports Radio.
But yeah, because Anthem, once again, they're scoring. Not they were doing a good job at to a degree, but now they're screwing up again. Because
they want to take control of everything, man. So what the fuck?
that's what they're doing. They take control of everything. We gotta have Impact Wrestling on our channel now. Yeah, because that's gonna help the ratings. That's really gonna help out the ratings. That Impact Wrestling is struggling to get now.
My God.
I'm not saying that they're going out of business. Impact Wrestling, they're doing fine, by the way. Which, by the way, I got call out soon with this one, because the news came out with Impact Wrestling moving to Pursuit Channel does not mean that Impact Wrestling is on sale. Wrestling Jesus, you fucking idiot.
Oh my God, he said that. What the hell?
I didn't watch it, but Christian give me the feedback on that. I'm looking at some news about Impact Wrestling selling. There's nothing. There's nothing about that. It's the only news out there is that they're moving to Pursuit Channel. Where the fuck did he find that Impact Wrestling is selling their company?
Oh, God.
That's on sale.
Yeah, I was typing Impact Wrestling on YouTube, and all of a sudden, it's of all videos that pops up. I was like, wow.
Yeah, it seems like every other year around this time, it's Impact Wrestling going out of business. So they're now they're going on sale. They're on sale.
Remember that video where he's like, TNA is officially dead, and then news came out that no, they were just getting rid of the name, and then he deleted his video like a pussy.
I didn't know about that one when he did, but
yeah, he's like,
but wow.
Yeah. He said, fuck you, LB, fuck you, Remington. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, my God.
Wow. So embarrassing.
This shit was funny.
So Wrestling just said that, because they got the name TNA, and that means that, the company's now dead. No, it means they're just changing the name, moron.
Yeah, and then of course you have fat fucks like Charlie piggyback on that shit. And it's just These people need to stop watching wrestling overall. They're never satisfied, ever.
No, they're not.
And,
They don't watch the show. So how? And that's nothing. They don't watch the show to know these things.
and why do you give a fuck? You ain't even watch Impact.
Exactly.
And one more thing. And for Charlie to say that him, Wrestling Jesus, and General Jerry, with all due respect, the three who keep it real out of everybody, the three who keep it real when it pertains to wrestling. Fuck off.
Keep it real. What the fuck?
So you're the,
What's that mean?
so you're
What does
the,
that mean?
you're the only ones who keep it real. Charlie, you dumb motherfucker.
Stop drinking, Charlie. Stop smoking, Wrestling Jesus. And all due respect for General Jerry, you don't even like TNA, so why you even care?
Stop being.
All
Yeah.
you care about is watching WWE, which is more power to you for anyone that still watches WWE. I mean, I still watch it to a degree. I just don't watch Raw.
Charlie needs to be. He needs to stop being a waste of life.
Oh,
That dude is never satisfied at all, and it's really sad.
no. It's like if it makes you that miserable, just like stop watching it. It's like it's not hard.
Like this dude acts like he needs to do this. Motherfucker, you don't even get paid to do this.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't get paid to do this.
You don't get paid to do videos on YouTube. So
Unless you got over 1,000 subscribers or something.
Well,
And then you treat people that watch your videos like crap, like JD does.
exactly.
how this dude gets many views as he gets on his videos, repeating the same thing on every video is beyond me.
Okay.
I don't get it. I really don't get it.
How's that entertaining? Like,
It's the same video every time.
I literally fell asleep listening to one of JD's Raw reviews.
Yeah, Otaku, what'd you get us into on that video?
What happened?
The Fortune 4 Shooters video that we did where we reacted to JD's Raw review.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a drag.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I was still hearing something, but I just passed out after that. It was a weird moment I went through.
Well, sorry about that, but I just had to reply to that.
That's good, man. That's good. It's just that JD is trash.
Yes.
But yeah,
It's like for the ignorance to say, oh, the only people who keep it real in the YWC because it's such a label. Even though it's just a label, it's not real. This isn't real.
no.
That you, Wrestling Jesus, and General Jerry are the only ones who keep it real. Get the fuck out of my face with that.
Yes.
The arrogance.
let me just clear the air here. Wrestling just is saying that that Impact Wrestling is on for sale. No, it's not. That's not. There's no news out there that Impact Wrestling is on sale. The only news that's out there with purchase Impact Wrestling is that they're moving out of Pop TV to go to Pursuit Channel. And another thing, they're building up to their pay-per-view, Impact Wrestling Homecoming, which is going to be this coming Sunday, live on pay-per-view.
Yeah. I'm glad they're having pay-per-views outside of just Slammiversary and Bound for Glory. This homecoming show should be interesting.
Mm-hmm. And they also did Redemption. I forgot what month it was, but But yeah, they also did Redemption. I thought it was a good pay per view too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was supposed to be the one. That was supposed to be the one about the Patron supposed to be a part of it, but he decided to walk out.
yeah.
The thing about these guys that they can, it's like Wrestler Jesus and particularly Charlie and some of these other guys just complain about everything. Like sometimes I do that when I do a review, but the thing is I'm like constructive criticism. These guys just complain about everything.
And also, that's not the only wrestling you talk about on your channel.
No,
All these guys talk about is WWE. That's all they talk about.
yeah, that's all they. That's the only promotion they cover. This little. Oh, but no, WWE. That's the only company that's important. Yeah, or whatever.
Yeah, their excuses.
Because it's the big leagues.
No, God, the big leagues.
They're the big leagues, and yet they keep losing viewers every year.
The major like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all the with Impact Wrestling with for Jason Pursuit channel. I think it's a bad idea.
Okay. This is the type of stuff that ruins stuff. You take too much control over something, it's not going to work.
Mm-mm.
You know, it's like get your head out of your ass.
Yes.
All right, let's get to the last topic. All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah,
Elite.
that's what's wrong with this. Yeah, so All Elite Wrestling has announced their the series that they'll be going to, and I'm trying to bring it up here right now and see where is it. Because where I've seen it here. Basically, they're gonna be in going to cities in the United States, like Michigan, Wisconsin. Trying to remember the other ones too as well, but I don't see it here. I thought it was in the right place, but I guess not. But I think maybe one of them is going to be in Jacksonville, Florida, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think the owner of the Jaguars is like the co-owner.
Yes,
I mean, the president. I'm sorry.
The president, which he's got over like $1 billion. But the fact is that All Elite Wrestling, they're all set. They're doing the unthinkable here. They're doing something that to prove Elliot on Dallas wrong. They said they can draw a big crowd, which they did back when they did All In, and now we're just to All In 2. They're calling it All Out. That's gonna be their part 2 of All In, basically.
Nice.
And yeah, they're all set basically. They got a few. They're still trying to build up more stars to be in the for their roster. And we talked about before too. By the way, on the Asylum, they got the trademarks. They got business association with the NFL's Jacksonville Jaguars. Remember, I think it's Tony Khan. Yeah, Tony Khan.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. basically the point is they're all set for 2019, which is good. And on top of that, I'm looking at the logos right now. It looks pretty damn good.
Yeah, I'm looking at them. There's pretty good looking stuff here. Let's see. And I heard WWE made it like offers to Cody and the Young Bucks like 7 figures, and they turned them down. Good.
Yep. and I heard that they try to get Adam Page, Hangman Page, to WWE. I guess he's not going either.
Nah.
I even heard Marty Skrull. They tried to recruit him to WWE, and I think he turned them. Of what I heard, he turned them down too.
All right.
Yeah, I remember. Something about if he comes in, he'll be part of 205 Live or whatever. Which is true because he is a cruiserweight. But but I think he turned but he turned them down anyways. Kind of like how Pentagon Jr. and Ray Phoenix did too. Basically, no reason why too, because they're still part of Lucha Underground. This is this type of contract that they can't break. Where it pertains to you can't go to the company yet. They did with Ricochet too when he was called Prince Puma. Until finally Ricochet finally got out of that contract. And finally he's at where he's at right now, which is NXT. He's safe for now.
Yeah. Yeah, for now.
But yeah. So not only they build up a good roster here, but I think they're going to also build up a good women's division roster here too. Which they've been doing a good job with it. When they do it All In. Unfortunately, Chelsea Green, I wish she would have not signed with WWE, but I also dreamed to go back there to do whatever. But
Good job.
Oh yeah, we'll see how that turns out for her. But anyways, there you go. That's all. That was the news about All In.
And it says here they don't have a TV deal yet, but there are multiple offers on the table to provide airtime.
Yeah, that's another thing too.
Yeah,
That's the only thing they need is a TV deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, multiple offers, which means wrestling's not dead.
Yep.
There's still interest. Yeah.
Oh, but no, pro wrestling's dead. Like all these idiots out here say.
Yeah, just because WWE's dead doesn't mean wrestling is dead. Well, WWE's not particularly dead either, but these people, they're such slaves to this company.
Mm-hmm. My guy. I can't wait.
Mm-hmm. All Elite Wrestling to the rise.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm interested to see how the belt's going to look. When they make it.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't need you WWE nut huggers, to watch our shows. Like we don't need you. We'll watch the shows. We'll be interested in the shows. We don't need you.
No.
And once again, I want to mention this too. Once again, just because All In was successful, and then also with this coming up with now they're making a promotion called All Elite Wrestling, does not mean that their plans is to go head to head with WWE. They're a competition to them now, and blah blah blah. No, that's not why they did it.
They haven't even started yet.
Yeah.
And I talked about this before, when it pertains when the reason why they did it All In, where the whole thing with Dave Meltzer about Cody Rhodes and Young Bucks. They're pretty talented and all that. They're popular, but they can't draw thousands or 10,000 in and then Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks took that as a challenge, and they challenge was accepted, and they succeeded. Not only got 10,000 fans attending to All In from Chicago, Illinois, but they ended up putting 1,000 more in all these fans in there, like proving that they can draw, yeah exactly, proving that they can draw, they prove that they can there are wrestling fans that do care about indie wrestling, and now with All Elite Wrestling, it's going to continue to keep growing, and it has nothing to do with competing against WWE. It has nothing to do to go up against WWE. It's just about that they can draw. They can draw without anyone from WWE giving them that support and all that. And look where they're at right now. They're doing a very good job at it, and all we can do now is wish them best of luck for 2019, because I think 2019 is going to be their year.
I hope so. Can't wait to see what channel they, like, if they land on a channel, if they get a TV deal, where they go. I'll be watching. I'll tell you that.
And I find them really amusing how people, after that All-In pay-per-view, how much these WWE nut-huggers were making fun of those people in Chicago just for enjoying themselves. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
There's still interest in wrestling.
Very much so.
They proved it in Chicago. Don't be mad because your precious E can't do it for you. We're over here on the other side of the fence, enjoying our products. You can go on and keep being a miserable bitch, enjoying a product that this company don't even give a fuck about you.
Sad.
Yeah, WWE just give the freedoms that these wrestlers get to do their segments or matches to represent matches to a certain degree. But they don't care about giving them the freedoms outside of the company of wrestling. No matter if it's New Japan, Impact Wrestling, Lucha Underground, Major League Wrestling, and now with and also Ring of Honor, just name a few, and all in. It's going to be the same thing basically with these promotions. They will get the freedom to do what the fuck they want to do, instead of WWE have write a script for them like, we want you to do this, we want you to do this way, we want you to do that way, blah blah blah. It's fucking stressful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, before anybody making fun of other wrestling fans because they enjoy that on pay-per-view, honestly, you can go to hell. I mean, just be honest.
Yep.
Sorry for me to say that, but they get so annoying when you're like, bunch of vanilla midgets and smarks and marks and farts, and it's so annoying, dude.
It is.
But at the end of the day, we're the ones winning because at least we actually enjoy what we're watching.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Final thoughts?
I'm all in for All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, like I said, I can't wait. I'll be watching it. I might even, like I said, if they get a TV deal, I might even start covering that too.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so I guess that's pretty much what we all got to say, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, beat it because no one wants to be defeated.
Yeah, except for these WWE fanboys.
Exactly.
Fucking defeated every Monday night. But But yeah, thank you guys for watching episode 78 with the Fortune Fortuners and the Asylum all into one video. Well, the leaders of the Fortune Fort and the Asylum.
Yeah.
Because everybody else is I don't know.
Somewhere.
But at least we have at least 3 people, on topic, talking about these topics. And that's pretty much all we need, really.
Yeah.
Have enough people to talk. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. And we're out. Peace.
See you later.